All right, and hey everybody. Oh shit. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? 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 Oh, there it is. Hey everybody, welcome to Hello Planet Earth. I'm CJ,
Nicole.
and we are back from our break. It's been a long time. How's it going, Nicole?
It's all right. Just finally getting over the pollen. Was like the pollen apocalypse up here.
Oh, it's still kind of
Still
bad down here.
recovering.
A lot of allergies.
It's terrible. Yeah, I have like really bad asthma, and like we're just surrounded by trees. So it was like the pollen was like mud here, like literal, like just sludge.
That's awful.
Crazy.
Like that thick?
Yeah, it was very awful. Oh yeah, I could send you pictures. Like everything. Well, not anymore. It's been better, but like 2 weeks ago, it was just like yellow mud. It is crazy. It was like someone sprinkled powdered sugar, but just yellow everywhere. and it rains all the time, so like that makes it the sludge.
Like, was there snow?
No, just nasty weather, man. We've had tornadoes.
God, what's
And
going on in Georgia?
dude, I guess, global warming and whatever, the actual tornado alley has expanded all the way to the East Coast. So now where I live, I'm literally in the smack middle of tornado alley. So it's wild.
To the East Coast. That's that's fucking wild.
Yeah, yeah. For sure. And it
Holy crap.
and it comes out of nowhere. Like we'll just get like a severe weather alert, like hey, severe thunderstorms are gonna come rolling in, and then like out of nowhere it'll be like tornado warning, shelter in place, like you've got like 30 seconds to get into your spot. And I'm like, wow, Florida, like didn't have to worry about tornadoes as much,
I thought they
hurricanes,
had
you
more
weeks to
warnings
plan.
than 30 seconds, really.
Well, it's like they'll text us a general area of where I guess the perfect conditions are, and when you get the warning, you've got like, you have to get to your shelter in place as soon as possible because one could literally touch down wherever you are in that danger zone. So we don't have a storm shelter, so we just hide in our pantry with couch cushions and helmets and stuff.
On all that land, you don't have a like a bunker?
Not yet. I tried to convince Justin to let me drain the pool because it's currently like Shrek Swamp. And I was like, why don't we just drain it, throw a
Gross.
Connex in there, weatherize it, and then that'll be our bunker. And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm real surprised. I thought you guys had a underground bunker or like a basement or something.
No, we have like a crawl space. So our house is like elevated off the floor a little bit. And there is a crawl space that is enclosed, but our house is wood frame, so it's not like cemented on top. So if something were to like happen, the house would just fall on top of us if we got into the crawl space.
Yeah.
Oh, and our foundation is like slipping, so like half of our house is starting to like shift downwards. So we need to get that fixed.
Yeah, I seen stuff like that where they have to like jack the house up and then
Yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
it's wild. It's wild. But other than that, we have survived and lived, and we're doing okay.
That's good. It's been a
Yeah.
it's been a
How
heck
are
of a few
you?
months, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm doing all right.
Good.
Just not. I don't know. Like my emotions have been all up and down lately.
Oh yeah.
Nothing crazy like what you guys been going through. Just I don't know if it's like the politics or just
Oh yeah.
Just being
No, that's
tired
all
from
shit.
the two jobs or stuff, or the
For sure.
combination. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a rough couple months mentally, but you know we make it through. I'm just happy that we can do this episode today. Happy
Yes.
belated Easter and 420 and pagan sex
Oh yes.
holiday and everything else.
There we go.
Yeah, that was 2 days ago on Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you guys do anything fun?
Well, Justin, like, he's like more traditional. I don't partake in Christian religion or anything like that. So, like, I totally forgot about it. And what was it? Justin, like, that Saturday was like, oh shit, we got to get our Easter baskets. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I guess you do. But
That's rough.
we did celebrate Ostara, which was like the spring equinox, or
That was last
pagan
month,
sex
right?
holiday stuff. Yeah, yeah.
No, I said pagan
But
sex holiday because of Easter. It's not really a Christian holiday, you know.
yeah, no, for sure. It's just the pagan
The
wheel
rabbits and the
kind of
eggs.
shifts. Yeah, the pagan wheel shifts with like the Christian holidays. So yeah, it was like a few weeks off, but yes, essentially, the kids got like sand
I lost you.
buckets with no Easter.
Can
you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. So like sand buckets with
Sorry
their
about
Easter
that.
baskets and stuff. You said.
Yeah, so like, cause it was last minute shopping, cause we forgot. He went and got like what he could find, and it was like just sand buckets, like pails, and just filled it up with like a bunch of candy. And
Hey,
it was
that
cute.
freaking works. Let
They
me
were
tell
happy. Yeah, it works. It was fine. It's all good.
you.
How about you guys?
So Hallie was working. I took Sammy to the park, that big Fred Lee Park or whatever,
Oh yeah.
over on off Malabar. And they did that church and the city had a combination like egg drop thing. So I took Charlie and Sammy over. That was Sammy's like first like Easter egg hunt. That was pretty cool. I told him, I was like, because he's 3, but he's like a big 3. So I told him we were like in the line for 0 to 3-year-olds. They did 0 to 3, 4 to 9, and like 10 to 12 or something. I don't know. And yeah, it was cool. But I was like, hey man, you're bigger than the rest of these kids, so don't push, don't run. Let the little kids get their eggs, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And he was the coolest cat. He was like super kind and super sweet, like trying not to be too greedy or anything. So that was cool. It was funny because Charlie's mom showed up there. She's the one that told me about it, but I didn't know her and her sister were going to be there with their other kids. And so Charlie...
Who was that? I'm sorry?
Charlie's mom, Denise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they were there. It was pretty funny. And then Sunday, I didn't buy Easter baskets or anything, but Sunday we had Hallie bought little plastic eggs, and I bought some chocolates, and I just threw them all over the yard before he woke up. And we just had a little Easter egg hunt. I told him the Easter Bunny came, and it's like Santa Claus. He's still, since we're not super religious, we don't like force that stuff down his throat, So he's like, oh, it's like Santa Claus, okay.
Oh yeah, no, Justin's all about Christmas, so, and Jackson too. They're all about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
I
course.
like it, but Halloween's my favorite.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's so funny to me. This is a little bit of a tangent, but it's so funny to me that we celebrate like with eggs and rabbits, and the Christians will always have like their excuses on why it makes sense, and like in reality, it comes from other religions. That's why I said the pagan sex holiday thing, because
Oh yeah.
eggs represent fertility. rabbits represent fertility, and like the religion or the holiday itself is based on like an Egyptian god, I believe. Um, so it's just, I don't know, it's funny to me. You know, along with like Halloween and even Christmas is a pagan holiday. It's an old Norse holiday. I don't know. It's just funny the co-opting.
What?
Happened?
A lot of religions do. They just take from others and say it's their. I don't know why my thing keeps cutting out. I think I try to like look up something and it like minimizes the Discord and it cuts my mic off.
Oh no, you're okay.
I will use my phone instead.
Yeah. But yeah, that kind of goes into like the first thing I want to touch on. Did you see that the Pope died?
Yes, I did.
I know you're about as religious as I am. Maybe less so. Because you know I don't know if you remember, but I was raised in the Baptist church and stuff by a Catholic dad and stuff.
Yes.
So and then when I was homeless, I went through and looked through the library's books and went to different temples and stuff because I was like, well, I'm freaking homeless. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe some god somewhere can help me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it didn't help. I mean, it helped give me like some like peace of mind on like the way humans kind of operate, you know, but not so much religion itself. But I was really supportive of this last pope that just passed, so I don't know if you saw my Blue Sky post on it. I was just basically saying like I hope he finds the God that he prays to and like he embraces him, because this dude, I know like none of the, let's be fair, he's Catholic, so none of the Catholics are perfect, but this dude supported the gays, he supported the poor more than any other pope. Like this dude was really trying to make a change for the Catholic religion. I was all about it.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I am not well versed in a lot of that, so I don't have the greatest of opinion or whatever, but that's really awesome that he was so supportive of the things that the church usually turns their backs on.
Yeah, there was a couple times where, like the first thing that everyone was talking about when he first went in a couple of years back. I don't remember how many years ago. It feels like a while now. But he was like one of the Nazi youth, like one of the children that got kind of like forced into being part of the Nazi program.
Oh yes.
And then from there, like that kind of like shaped the way he thought of humans, and that's why he joined the church and blah blah blah. Which all more power to him. He tried to do what he thought was good. You know what I mean? But yeah, he made like statements here and there where he was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter if you're gay or not. You can still go to heaven." And like he would like do outreach to the poor people and stuff. And like there was a couple times where like the cardinals had to be like, "Well, don't listen to him. He's not saying it right." But you know, deep down in his heart, he was like, "Man, just love people."
Yeah, I guess I'm just reading. It says December 2023, he signed off on allowing Catholic priests to bless same-sex couples in marriage. He said in the declaration, when people ask for a blessing, an exhaustive moral analysis should not be placed as a precondition for conferring it. For those seeking a blessing should not be required to have prior moral perfection.
Isn't that dope?
That's really cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
For the Catholics, that's like such a big move. You know what I mean? 2023. Let's pretend that the Christians have some semblance of a calendar, right?
Yeah.
It took them over 2,000 years for gay people to be like, we're cool with them.
Yeah.
Like, insane. You know, like, stuff like that. People doing positive things in a world that hasn't been known to be positive, like the Catholic world, you know, it's really cool.
When you have such a high, you have like a high level of power where millions of people, rely on you, and you're here speaking those kind words. It really will affect a sort of people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it changed a bunch of people's minds on like gay people and poor people. And let's be fair, a lot of Europe is Catholic. You know, that's still a big thing over there. And if you look at just economics, sorry, I said economy. Um, the Europeans have been like the most supportive of like humans themselves, not like industry, which is so strange. You know, usually it's like America usually makes those giant strides, but it seems over the last 5 to 10 years that it's really been flip flopped. They're the ones like attacking companies like Apple and Google and Microsoft, you know, trying to make changes so that way they're not stealing too much people's data and trying to take away too many people's rights, like right to repair and stuff. Um, it's really cool to see. It just sucks that we're on the opposite side of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Which
It
kind of
seems like
gets.
we're just going down the train.
I mean, I don't want to think that, but so today is gonna be a little different than what I've done the last three, where I usually just pull up different pages to do references and stuff. We haven't been together for what, like 2 months now, right? Yeah, it's been 2 months since we last
Yeah.
uploaded. So I kind of wanted a little more laid back, chill, more opinion based kind of episode, and
Yeah.
just like a vibe check kind of episode.
I'm so about it.
Because there's honestly been so much to like look up over the last few months. It's been insane and heartbreaking, honestly.
Heartbreaking is such a small word for it. But yes, like it's been. I was just telling Justin, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do the podcast tonight. And I was like, I don't know what I'm really going to talk about other than just conversation because there's just so much. And it's just, there's so much to say about so much of it that I feel like I'm kind of like burying it. I can't even think. Like there's so much to say about what's going on, but it's like nothing's coming up to my head about one particular thing. It's like all of it at once just wants to come out.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to hit on like some topics that come to mind, stuff that like struck us. Like, for instance, everyone's still talking about that poor dude who got shipped away, and we haven't returned him yet. That that has so much more like repercussions that like people aren't thinking about, and I don't know. That's a huge topic, and that right there is one of the scariest things I've ever heard of.
I mean, it's absolutely insane. Like over over some tattoos that they're construing to be gang related as someone that's completely covered in tattoos, I'm like, oh my god. Like my white privilege is really the only thing that's keeping me safer at the moment.
And that's
You know,
that's not even
that's like
guaranteed.
shitty to fucking say. Right. It's not because I talk so much shit.
Well, you see what his interview or whatever the fuck, where he was like, oh well, if I could, I would get rid of those homegrowns. I like to call them homegrowns.
Oh yeah.
Dog,
Yep.
they're not called homegrowns. They're called citizens. Like those are citizens you're talking about deporting, and guess what? You deported a citizen. Like
Yeah.
even if he is a criminal, like he needs his due process. Like we're America. Like we have a set of rules.
Yeah, I was I am very 420 forward. And you know how sometimes when you just get into your stoner thoughts, I was just like sitting on my porch thinking about all of this and just how they're coming in and taking all of these immigrants who, they say are illegal or here illegally or whatever. Where are all the illegal women and children? They're not mentioning where they're getting sent. All we see is the men being sent away. Where are the women and children being taken to? And that had me so messed up.
Yeah, they're not talking about a lot of things. I mean, I kind of can get you can kind of guess where they are because remember they opened Guantanamo Bay for the immigrants and then kind of stopped talking about it when they started shipping people to Venezuela,
Yeah.
which terrifying nonetheless.
Yeah, because I can't even. I
Uh,
just typed into Google, like, where are they sending the women and children that are illegal in the United States? And, like, nothing is coming up. It just says plane load of illegal migrants sent to Guantanamo.
yeah, I'm
But when you
assuming
look at
that
the
the women and
pictures, it's all
children went to
just men.
Guantanamo. Well, I think they rerouted a lot of the men to Venezuela. Um,
Sure.
but yeah, I don't now take this with a grain of salt. I tried
Yeah.
looking it up, and a lot of things have supposedly been changed, which makes sense in the economy we live in, or the world we live in. Sorry, I keep switching up my words today. Um, but there was people did Google Maps images of the prison in Venezuela.
Oh,
Did you see
yes, I
that?
saw that.
With
Yes.
the piles of bodies and all the blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And then if you try to Google again, it kind of like is clean, like it's all gone. Like they like
Yeah, it's
changed the Google Maps images because people were looking at it. Now, is that real? I don't know. The pictures look damn real, but you know, every Republican on the face of Earth will be like, "Oh, well, those are doctored images just to cause problems." But it's like,
I just I
are
just
they?
don't understand how, you know, his criminal record is public. Like this man, he had some like domestic charges a few years ago that the wife dropped, and that was it. But yet Caroline Levitt can just go on TV and call him a known MS-13 gang member and say he has, you know, these criminal ties and all this and all that, but they're not
Did
showing
you see the
any
picture Trump
evidence
shared
to anybody. Yes, and
with his knuckles?
I'm not, I'm not
Like
understanding
that's the
who's
most
holding these people
photoshopped goddamn
accountable.
picture I've ever seen.
Right, like who's holding these people accountable? Like why are they allowed to go on TV and we all know they're lying? Like, yeah, politicians lie, all politicians lie. That's nothing new. But like we're literally here as citizens, as people being like, what the fuck?
It's not even just us.
This
It's literally the courts demanding him back. It's
right.
against the law not to bring him back
And what's happening? Like why is no one being held accountable for
because he's
this?
firing the FBI. The people that are made to like the groups of the government that are made to hold government officials accountable are the ones getting the axe the most. And like no one is talking about that. Uh, all the Republicans are like, yeah, that's just dead waste, and they're finding so much corrupt spending. Dog, what?
I know. I just don't know. Like we're not even done with this year. Like
We're 4 months in,
there's
Nicole.
so much time left. There's so much time left. Like what is this world?
We're not even halfway done.
Mm.
I tried to have a conversation with my mom a couple weeks back. My mom went from being a uber hippie to being a diehard Republican. I don't know when and where it happened, but it happened. And she shared something with Elon Musk. It was right during the times where people were burning shit in front of Tesla buildings.
Yeah.
And it was a picture of Elon Musk sitting on a child's hospital bed with some sad story like, "Oh, think twice before burning down blah 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 because you're affecting this man's money." And I was like, "Hey mom, be careful sharing shit like that. That's clearly an AI image along with a fake story." And she's like, "How do you know?" And I was like, just Google it instead of sharing it, and you'll see that none of that's real. Like that person doesn't even
Yeah.
exist. That little child. Like, there's just random shit like plastered all over. It's an AI image. And then
Yeah.
she just went into a tirade on how great he is and blah blah blah. And I was like, it makes no sense. he didn't start any of these companies. He's not the genius everyone is saying. He's not finding any corruption. He's actively breaking the law. Our economy literally crashed, and then Trump fucking did fucking some what the fuck is it called where you do insider trading, like openly to the public, like openly, like crash the economy with the we're gonna put these giant tariffs on, crash the entire stock market, and then immediately said you should buy stocks. And then the next day, literally the next day, was like, oh, I'm going to put a pause on most of these tariffs. Not all of them, most of them. As if he's some kind of good guy that he's pausing them. Like, oh, I'm the savior because I'm pausing the tariffs because I know that will hurt the economy. Dog, they're your idea. You're not a hero for saving us from you. First off. Second off, and then you go and make a fucking Instagram post on congratulating all the people who made all the money from the goddamn stock market when it crashed after you said to buy fucking shit. Like, that's market manipulation. You're a fucking piece of shit, scumbag. Like,
right? Didn't Martha Stewart go to jail for insider trading, like federal prison for?
I honestly don't know what she went to jail for. It's pretty funny though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she went to jail for insider trading. Let's see. Yep. Or stamped, like it has to have a special like imprinted stamp on it. It's got like a name, I can't remember.
Hey Nicole, real quick. Yeah. I don't know how I did it, but the recording stopped again.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
We're talking about birth certificates, guys. And passports. I don't know where it left off. Give me 1 second. This is gonna sound funny to all the listeners, but I'm gonna listen to a word.
A tangent.
All right. Sorry, guys. And so it looks like I got 20 something minutes. Like, oh, I'm the savior because I'm pausing the.
Like federal prison for.
I honestly don't know what she went to jail for. It's pretty funny though. So it looks like the last thing that was recorded was the Martha Stewart stuff, which is fine because it missed everything that your computer messed up on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that way
that works.
Updated. So that's fun. Yeah, it wasn't hard to get my passport. I mean,
how expensive was it?
So if I can remember, because we did all of ours. Actually, I thought I had all the right paperwork, so I made an appointment for everybody, and we had to get our pictures taken at the post office, and that was expensive too. That was like $40, I think. God, I can't remember. I wonder if I can pull up my receipt. Hold on. I think it's like $150 or something for the book. And that's what you have to travel internationally. Let's see, passport. Okay, yeah, so your application fee is $130, and then you have to pay a $35 acceptance fee, and then for your pictures, I can't remember. I think the pictures are like $15-20. So for all four of us, it's like $130 per, or $165 per person. It's like $660.
That's not too bad at all.
No, it wasn't bad, but a lot of people don't have or $130, let alone to do their whole family. So like, we finally got it done, and Mackenzie was first, Jackson was second, and then like me and Justin, I kept like looking up our like tracking on it, and it was like, there's no available information for these, and I was like, oh my god, I'm on a list. Like they're definitely
Well, you're
not.
definitely
I'm
on
not
the
gonna get
list.
it. Yeah, I was like, I'm not getting it. And then like a few days later, we got it in the mail, but Jackson's came in like a week after we submitted it. Mine and Mackenzie's and Justin's, it took about a month to get ours back. So yeah, it confirmed that I wasn't on one when I got it, but a lot has
It doesn't mean
changed
you're
since.
not on the list. That just means it took longer to get your passport.
Well, they are, like my best friend Valerie, she lives over in the UK, and her government has told her to not come here.
Yeah,
They're
Europe.
like,
Europe is crazy right now.
yeah, they're like, do not go to the US. It's not safe. And
It's not.
and my friend, her mother is from Honduras, and she married to her, you know, to her dad, who was American military. He passed. She's remarried now, and so my friend, she's Honduran, so she's Hispanic, and she's
Who's this,
terrified to
Jose?
come. Valerie,
Oh, Valerie.
yeah, she's afraid to come visit just because of the color of her skin.
Yeah, they could just
And
deport her.
right, and be taken somewhere. They're stopping citizens like this Canadian or this American citizen. This doctor went to Canada for Easter weekend and was stopped by Canadian Border Patrol and was taken from his family for hours, and they finally let him go. And it was because he was dark.
That shit's crazy. We had the restaurant next to my second job, the liquor store. We had a bunch of their kitchen staff was taken. A couple of the guys from my first job, my plumbing job, was taken. Like it's real scary out there. Like I keep telling people, I'm like, hey, like especially the guys that have really thick Spanish accents. I'm like, just practice saying just hello in English and stuff. Like, and everyone else, I'm like, say hi to your Spanish friends in English. Like, you don't want anything to happen. Like, just in case. Some people think I'm joking, but it's like, I'm not.
I also don't understand how these ICE agents are completely hidden in plain clothes.
They can do whatever they want.
But like, okay, so I carry a gun on me almost anytime I leave my house. So does my husband. We have our permits, even though in the state of Georgia, it is open carry, so anyone can wear their gun out in public, whatever. Can you tell me what would happen if I was surrounded by a bunch of unidentifiable agents and was trying to get rushed into a fucking car?
Oh yeah, it would not be nice. It would be a
Right.
whole
So
scandal.
what? I don't understand how they're allowed to do that. And if what if someone did retaliate? Like what if someone's partner, or what if they themselves had a weapon and thought they were getting kidnapped and tried to protect themselves, and then all of a sudden it becomes a federal crime because you murdered an officer? But how would they know? You know what I'm trying to get at? Like that's so
Yeah,
crazy to me.
it's a mess right now because they gave them such free reign. Like they're breaking people's windows, they're walking on people's job sites, going to people's houses. Like they don't give a fuck right now. It's real scary. Like and for some reason, like it might just be the bias of Florida being such a red state, but like it's scary as fuck around here.
Yeah.
Like the attitude that people have, like too blatant stuff. Like I honestly don't understand. These are things that Republicans have been fighting for years. Their biggest standing points, the don't tread on me's. and they're just getting treaded on, and they're like, please do it more. Like, when was the last time you heard any president talk about taking away people's guns? Because guess what? Trump has been talking about it. If they're a bad guy, their guns need to be taken. And I bet now Republicans are going to agree with that, even though 6 years ago they would have been like, fuck that. No one's taking my guns once I have them legally. Like, what? Ain't no other president tried that shit. Not, like, it doesn't make sense. I saw a post the other day, right, talking about Christians and all this, and, like, the fake Christians that are like, running this nation right now. And the Pope that just passed away, and even many like pastors and stuff on the Protestant side, no one signs Bibles because it's sacrilegious. You know who does sign Bibles?
Yeah.
Like, is this man not the Antichrist? Like, he's doing everything against the Bible. Everything that Jesus would do, he's doing the opposite. He would, like, I saw a post today, and someone was like, oh, if Jesus came to this country illegally, we would deport him. But that's not what Jesus would do. Are you kidding me? Joseph and Mary went to another country illegally, escaping persecution, to have baby Jesus. He 100% would walk into a country and be like, there's no borders in a country. Because that's not real. We're all God's children. Like, that's Jesus' whole shtick. You would deport actual Jesus.
Absolutely.
You fucking fake-ass Christians. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's wild.
It's so upsetting, Nicole. Like, I'm perfectly fine with have whatever religion you want. I said it in the last episode 2 months ago. It's all bullshit in my brain. You know, it's all imaginary friends. But I'm cool with it. Have your imaginary friends. Pick whichever one you want because the message is always the same. Be kind to each other. But these motherfuckers are not being Christians.
Not being kind.
I gotta get you a microphone that'll plug into your phone. It's a little low.
I'm actually getting my computer right back on, so I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault at all. Is there any other things that stuck out to you that you'd like to talk about over the last 2 months?
Let's see. Are you a big video gamer?
No, not at all.
The Last of Us. Are you like up to date or current, or do you watch that? Do you fuck with it?
Oh yeah. So you must not follow my YouTube channel, my like personal YouTube channels. I have a review channel that I just review like anything in my life, like food or tools or toys for kids, TV shows, movies.
I'm subscribed. I'm just so hard to do anything. Even Justin gets so mad at me. He's like, have you watched any of the reels I sent you? I'm like, bitch, you know I haven't.
No, you're cool. But yeah, I have a shameless plug. Dad Review Stuff is my review channel. It's only got 209 subscribers, but yeah, me and Hallie watched the newest episode.
Okay, let me get back on my computer really quick.
Yeah, no worries. So while she's doing that, shameless plug. Dad Review Stuff, that's the one I post on the most. I have 209 subscribers there. The @ is cheapdaddy6@gmail.com. Go check me out and tell me how bad my reviews are. Welcome back, Nicole.
Yay!
Sound good?
Oh,
Sounds a lot better on mine.
Yay! Oh my god! You guys watched the second episode. What?
Did you not play the game?
Last night. Oh, I did, for sure. I've played the first one probably like 5 or 6 times. And I only played the second one once because it fucked me up so bad. I played it when it came out,
Okay,
and I
before we
hadn't
go any
touched it.
further, everyone,
Yeah.
spoilers for Last of Us
Spoilers?
Season 2, Episode 2. Just in case
Okay.
we say anything out of pocket. Spoilers,
Right. I
spoilers,
mean,
spoilers, spoilers,
the
spoilers.
game has been out forever,
That
so
doesn't
like,
stop people. Hallie never played the game, she didn't know the story, and she was completely shocked
okay.
at the twist.
Oh my god, I bet she was devastated. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah, she
spoilers,
wanted to cry.
spoilers. So yeah, I played the second game when it came out because I'm a huge fan of the first one. So when I fucking played that game, it fucked me up so bad. Like
You know the joke they played, right?
I was mentally, what joke?
So when they did the, when they send videos out of games coming up, like, what the fuck are they called? Not sponsors. The, not reviews, like previews of the games coming out.
Okay.
Like, pre-release videos and stuff, They,
Yeah.
the developers, Naughty Dog, they took and put Joel in all of the major scenes in the game. So that way, when everyone played the game for the first time, they got tricked into thinking that he was going to be alive in the whole game when he dies at the very beginning.
And to have them force you to play Abby and go through the game and go through all the fields. So yeah, like I literally blocked most of the second game. So when they announced the date for the release of Last of Us 2 Part 1, the show, I was like, fuck, I should play the game again just to, get me back mentally where I need to be. So I powered through the first game because I love that game and I've played it so many times. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to play the second one. I was like, I don't want to. So I actually just started about 2 weeks ago. And I'm taking my time with it because, like I said, after killing Joel, I fucking hated Abby. I wanted nothing to do with her. I was like, every time I played her, I
Do you know
really just...
the ending of the game?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, I focused so hard on just getting through it as quickly as possible just to finish the game because of how pissed off I was. But now, this is my second run through. I, actually really like Abby. And,
She's just trying to look out for her dad.
Right. And, if I'm also older and wiser now playing it again and, thinking about it, thinking really hard about it, Joel literally had the opportunity to save humanity, possibly. If that vaccine worked, anyone that had the chance to be the reason why humankind was saved, of course they'd lay their life out for that. That's just what a good person would do.
The problem is
Ellie
they kidnapped her and then they didn't give her the
Right.
choice. You know what I mean?
Right, they didn't give her the choice. And then being in Joel's position, losing his daughter, everybody would have done that. I feel like
Oh yeah, I'm on Joel's
that
side
would be...
still.
No, absolutely. Joel
Fuck
is
humanity.
everything. But then when you think about it, from Abby's point of view, this motherfucker just came in and killed her dad.
Yeah, Abby doesn't
she
even
didn't
know
really
that her
know.
dad was kidnapped Ellie. She doesn't know that. She just
Right.
knows her dad's dead.
She doesn't know that. So she just has this anger that this weird ass smuggler killed her dad for, she knew that. Well, she did know in the game it touches base with you're doing this runoff with Abby and her dad at the zoo and they save the zebra or whatever, and it's the same day that Joel and Ellie get found in the tunnels and they're taken to the hospital because Owen comes out and he's like, yo, we've got the girl and we need you back at the hospital to do this.
Yeah, but she didn't quite know because when she sees Ellie again, she's not like, oh, there's that bitch that caused it all. You know what I mean? She...
Right. Well, so they do a scene in the game where um what was the Firefly girl's name again? The main one.
I'm awful on names. You got me.
Mar- Maureen, or it started with an M. Either way, the leader of the Fireflies was talking to the doctor in the office, and she's like, we can't do this. Like we can't just kill her. Like there has to be another choice. And he's like, listen, like this is it. I'm the only one that's able to do this, and I feel
It's
like
really
if
big headed of him. Let's be fair.
no, for sure. He was like, we need to save humanity with one loss. Like, are you kidding? And finally, the Firefly lady was like, "Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do this. What we're gonna tell Joel." And he was like, "Don't tell him. Like, why would you want to tell him?" And she's like, "It's the least we can fucking do after bringing him here or whatever." And then Abby walks in, and she says to her dad, I would want you to sacrifice me if the tables were turned. Oh, because the Firefly lady was like, what if the tables were turned? What if Ellie was your daughter? Would you be able to put your own daughter down to possibly do this and it not even work? And the guy couldn't answer her. So Abby was like, I would hope that you would kill me to save the world or whatever. So she knew, she just didn't know it was Ellie.
Yeah, but
So then,
that's still not Ellie's choice. Like, no one gave Ellie the choice.
yes,
That would be Abby's choice. That's the problem.
100%. So yeah, so now I'm in the game where I actually just I'm just about to finish it, but where you're Abby and you meet up with Lev and Yira, and how she's like transforming into like now she's saving the scars, and she's like being a good person, and you walk through her living situation and her world, and you're just like, wow, like, man, like if y'all would just sit the fuck down and talk this out, you'll see that like your
Communication.
revenge has set off this fucking terrible chain of effects of, Ellie's only coming after you because you technically just killed her dad, and all this bullshit, and it's never ending, just terribleness, and ugh, there's so much. It's like, fuck Naughty Dog, damn, like, what the hell? No, it's like one of my favorite games ever. Oh no, did I lose you again?
No, I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay, no, you're good.
No, yeah,
I thought my
it's
computer
great.
was.
It's a great story. I love every ounce of it. The newest
I
episode, I think, did phenomenal. It's probably if you take it away from the video game, I think it's one of the best pieces of cinema that's ever been made.
Dude, are you kidding
The
me?
amount of emotion in it,
Absolutely.
you
And
could
it
take
and
that
they
away from everything else and just watch that one episode, and you're like, wow.
yeah, absolutely. And they really, really they really still put you in the perspective of the different person. Like there was a lot that was tweaked and different, but you still get that feeling of, oh shit, like they're going to perspectively mind fuck you in the show just like they did with the game. And like
Yeah, 100%.
it was so beautiful. Like
The whole episode was
like
amazing.
it was like a fucking movie. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, 100%.
I they the way Joel died in the show though,
So
I
brutal.
feel like, I mean, it was brutal, but it wasn't like as brutal as the game, like
No, no,
where
no.
he
I'm
just
saying like heart wrenching.
it was more heart-wrenching for sure. Like, fuck, man.
Hallie says hi,
And
by the
it's
way.
crazy. I would say, hey. Um, I wonder what they're doing with Eugene's storyline though. So, I don't remember last time you played The Last of Us 2 because if
Years ago.
someone were talking. Okay, yeah. So, in the game, they keep talking about a old man named Eugene that died of old age, and Dina and Ellie come upon his pot stash where he's got all these plants and stuff.
He didn't die of old age
And
in
that's
the
like,
show. Did you not watch the show?
no. No, I did. I did.
He died of
Um,
it being. He got turned into a zombie and Joel killed him.
yeah, yeah. Um, and then adding what's her name as his wife in the show.
Yeah, the therapist.
Yeah, it's so cool how in depth they're going with some of it. Like, I don't know,
It's
it's
probably the
cool.
best one-to-one show I've ever seen to a game, like so far.
Yeah,
Even more than the
for
like
sure.
original Witcher was, you know.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Um,
Hey,
I haven't been playing that. The only game I've been playing recently has been I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate, but mostly Minecraft with Gabriel, my middle kid. Um,
oh, that's awesome.
yeah, I haven't talked to him in a couple weeks though. He keeps texting me saying, "Oh, we'll talk tomorrow," and then we never talk. Like he ignored me all day today, so that it's really upsetting me. But you know, he's a teenager, so I can't like in The Last of
Oh,
Us. I can't be upset on how the teenager's acting towards the dad.
right.
Because you know the whole reason that Joel went to the therapist.
Yes.
So beyond that though, I've been engulfed in D&D once every 2 weeks. We've been playing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Greg's doing
Have
good.
have you seen the new Minecraft movie?
No, I've been waiting to watch it with my kids. I heard it's mediocre, but the experience is fun because all the kids are going crazy at certain parts.
Oh yeah, it's like I feel like the people that made this movie definitely made this movie for Jack Black.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like it is so good and it grossed so much money. Like it like I think like topped the charts of like the highest movie ever to make opening weekend or something like that. It was like a stupid amount. Yeah, it's pretty silly, but it's cute as hell. We
Yeah, I
went
gotta
on
watch
like
it.
a discount day. It was like $5 a ticket, but it's really cool.
Hell yeah, that's badass.
Definitely would see it again. I mean, I love Jack Black. Obsessed with everything that he does. So
Oh, same. I love Jack Black.
we've like the kids also really love him, and like their favorite song right now is Classico. Oh no,
Hell
terrible.
yeah. Yeah, for me though, it's been a lot of D&D. I'm running that game. I kind of base it on the politics of today. Um, Maybe next episode we'll just go into depth about that. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like our politics today. The druid, not the druids. I have two druids in my game. The tieflings and the dark elves are like the African Americans and the Hispanics.
Yeah.
You know, where they're being hated on and people hate them just for their race, kind of thing. It's gonna be interesting. I added. They're currently fighting a bunch of clickers, like reskin zombies. Last time we left off with them, and then I have another game with my buddy at the liquor store. His name is Joe, and we're trying out 5.5 or 2024. Have you seen it?
What was it?
5.5, the new D&D stuff. They call it D&D
Uh,
2024.
no.
Honestly, like they reworked some stuff, but I think it's mainly for like selling more books, and they streamlined a lot of it to make it easier for people to get into it. But
Oh, that's awesome.
I think they like redid it, so they have like a new Dungeon Master's Guide, a new Monster Manual, a new Player's Guide. But we're using those rules. I'm playing a ranger. So hopefully that game turns out okay.
That's awesome.
He went and bought all the books, so.
Amazingly.
Yeah, I need to get you in like one of the special guest spots for the
Yeah.
game, cause you know Steve and Greg, so I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, I would love to just pop in.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'll make it like an NPC or like a little side character or something.
Yeah.
You still have all your old characters, right? We can just reuse one of them. Just
Yep, I do.
you can even use your Fallout one.
Ooh.
that old character. But yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. It was really nice talking to you. I think I'm gonna go to bed though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That sounds great. And it was awesome talking to you, and give your family all my love.
Oh, of course. Same with you. Tell everyone I love them and I miss them. I'll edit this together and I'll upload it to Hello Planet Earth. You still are in charge of the Blue Sky, right?
Did I send you the login for all of that?
I don't think I was able to log in, which is fine. Just if you can share the video or whatever.
Absolutely. I need to get back.
Tomorrow or whatever.
I've been so terrible with my phone. I'm so sorry.
No, you're perfectly fine. I completely understand.
We are coming down as a family July 24th to the 28th. We got an Airbnb down in O'Galley for Justin's like high school reunion or something like that. We should totally meet up for lunch or something. Like,
hell yeah,
together.
I would love that, and I'm sure Hallie and everyone would love it too.
Yeah, I'll text you the details.
Hell yeah. But apart from that, goodbye, Planet Earth, and we'll talk to you again hopefully next week if everything works out well.
If the cards are drawn right.
Hell yeah. All right, have a good night, Nicole.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
You too. Bye.